What's going on, everybody? S.L.B coming at you with another video review, and we're taking a look at the Transformation Mini Optimus Prime. It's a little model kit that came with all the figures. I put them together. I tried to do the actual putting it together on video, but I'm not going to get into that. But this is a clear plastic version of a Mini Optimus Prime, and there's no packaging because he came with all the figures. But he did, Overturn did come with the instructions, which is really nice. And I'll say the instructions for putting him together are a lot better than the instructions for transforming the figures. But yeah, this was a really fun kit to do. It got me really excited, so I think I'm going to go back and get Generation Toys Tyrant or Megasari, and then I'll see if I can find Warpatrons. Which one? I had the Shockwave one. I wound up breaking it, putting it together, but they also came out with a little Grimlock that I'm going to see if I can find and put that together too. But here is Mini Optimus Prime, and it's really nicely done for such a small figure. He's about Legends class size, but let's get into the molded detail here. Got some nice molded detail here. Some nice rivets in the front here. Some nice molded detail here on the side here for the gas cans. Looks really nice. I'm apologizing in advance if my camera color adjusts weird, but there's some nice molded here for the smokestacks. Nice clear white. Nice clear plastic here. And the plastic feels really solid, feels really sturdy. The tires are plastic, they're not rubber. Or no, the tires are rubber, I should say. Sorry, I thought they were the same plastics as everything else, but no, the tires are rubber. So yeah, it's very nice. Rolls pretty well. It all depends on how you have them screwed in. I have them pretty loosely screwed in except for the front here, but there might be some clearance issues up front here. But it's a kit that you put together so you can adjust it accordingly. You also get bits to make his weapon, which is done in a nice smoky black plastic. Looks very nice. And it does store in vehicle mode. Just pops it up here. Pops it up in the front, just like the other figures. The other limb figures, you know, it stores right underneath there. And does not hinder the rolling whatsoever. So yeah. So let's get into some comparisons. For comparisons, let's just bring in some Legends class figures. Here's Titans Return Wheelie and Titans Return Brawn. And yeah, like I said, Legends class, not too bad. Looks pretty good. And for one more comparison, here he is next to MP10. Just to give you an idea of just what kind of details they kind of transferred over from, say, this figure to this figure. So, yeah, looks very nice. Looks very, very nice. So, that's it for vehicle mode. I mean, really not a lot going on here. Just a little clear plastic truck. So let's get him into robot mode and see what he looks like in robot mode. Alright, so here he is in his robot mode, and let's go over the articulation. His head is on a ball joint. You can do a full range of movement. I will be very cautious when trying to screw it in, because the screw is kind of small and you don't want to overdo it there. The arms are on a ball joint as well. It's full range of movement there, all the way there, and that. They're nice and tight too. There is a swivel in the bicep, and there is a bend. You can get over 90 degrees. And for some reason, when it goes this way, it's super loose, but as soon as you kind of come this way, it's nice and tight. But if you just leave it hanging down, it's kind of a little bit on the loose side. You might just need to tighten that screw. There is a waist swivel there. which is pretty nice. Hips are on a ball joint. You can go forward that far. You can go back that far. Actually, a little bit further, all the way back there. And this is one of my issues with this figure, is that not everything pegs together very nice and securely. Got a little bit of a 90-degree bend in the knee there. Ankles are on a ball joint, very tight ball joint, so you can get a lot of range of movement. And there is a swivel forward and back, and the toes can bend forward as well. So that's it for the articulations. Very nice robot mode, very nicely done. Kind of makes me really want a colored version, a solid colored version of this figure. He does include his weapon here. Just take it, pull it out like that, and there you go. And it's very nice, very nicely detailed weapon, very true to the Optimus Prime gun there. And if you can take MP10's gun here and just compare the two, looks very nice, very comparable. I like it. And he holds it very well. It's a nice tight fit, and that's not going anywhere. So very nice, very nice. Like I said, a very fun kit. Two small grievances I have. I'm going to take my handy dandy little screwdriver here. There should be a clear plastic bit that goes here, and I guess if I remember correctly, in his crotch area here. Maybe it's down here, I don't know. But those are super tiny, and I didn't have a thin enough pair of pliers to kind of place it in there. So it's missing that, but there are two more bits that have to go in there, or whatever. But yeah, he's very nice. My other issue, I mean, if you notice, is this kind of has a very hard time pegging into itself. It's not very super tight, so that might have to be tweaked a little bit. Maybe some floor polish will take care of that, clear that right up. But it's still a great figure. I like it. I really hope that Transformation does put out a solid colored version of this. So for comparison, here he is next to Titans Return Brawn and Wheelie. Wheelie will stand up. Thank you, Wheelie. So yeah, there he is with them. And for another comparison, here he is next to Masterpiece Rumble. And for another comparison, let's bring in MP10 here. I mean, he barely comes up to MP10's knees here, but there you go. Let me readjust the camera here. This is pan up. There you go. There's your comparison with MP10. So yeah, a very nice kit. I do like it a lot. I really want to get the other ones that Warpatron and Generation Toy did. So yeah. So if you like this video, leave a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Find me on Facebook, find me on Twitter. All that information will be in the description down below. Patreon, I'm going to get rid of, people. Don't worry about it. I'll think of something. Nobody signed up for it. I'm getting rid of it. It's useless. Details to follow. This is S.L.B, and this has been my review of Transformation Mini Optimus Prime, and this has been S.L.B, and this is a bad outro, but needless to say, my childhood hates me.